Hey, how we doing? Oh, carnage. It's carnage today. I don't know what's going wrong today, but it's all going wrong. There you go. That's half the fun of it. How are we all doing? Now let me get the chat up. I've got all sorts of things happening on the bench here. It's chaos on the bench. It's chaos on the bench. I mean, look at this lot. It's oh dear. Penguin can't believe it. He's stuck in the back there. He ain't even got room on the desk, Penguin. Right, where's my chat gone to? Let's get myself sorted out. Let's get myself sorted out here. Only just got audio. Oh, so we got in. We got Video Monkeys in. Hi Graham. Chris is in. Chris Milky, how you doing, mate? Simon's World is in. Hi Anthony. And a Tambly. Joe. Aston's in. Christmas presents wrapped up. No, I don't get them done usually till Christmas Eve. Aston. John Turner, how you doing? John, Timothy, Nick. Let's just knock that down a bit. Nick's in. It's snowing today. Oh, we like snow. Well, we like snow, but then we don't like it because it makes the whole country stop. Hi, Mike. How are you? Mike Cass. Mick McGinn. Hi, Mick. David Rhodes. More bleeps. Bleeps and beeps. Yep. Benji's in. Hi, Benji. And Daniel. Work till 5. Access Area 6. Welcome again. Good to see you back in. Kilroy's Odessa Woodworking and Maker Shop. Ow, good morning to you, mate. Thanks for joining us. And Fat Tony's in. How you doing, Tony? Tinu, how are you? I've got the sniffles today and a bit of a sore throat. Mrs. Cruncher's giving me the lurgy again. Oh dear. Okay, well, today when I got home there was a new webcam waiting for me from Rob's radio channel, so thank you very much, Rob. I think he's still working at the moment. But I've connected it up, and because it's a different whatever it is to the old one, the computer doesn't recognize it, so I'm going to have to re-add it in. So I'm going to have to see if I can do that in a minute. So let's go for a camera. So camera is a Logitech Brio. I don't know what frame rate it does. I think it does 50p, I think. Audio device, none. So okay that, and see if it comes up. Yes, it does. Okay, so I've got to get rid of that one. Got to get rid of number 1. And I've got to put the Logitech Brio in number 1. And then that should... Yes! Oh, we've got a webcam. Thank you, Rob. Now there is still a sticky film on the window of this. There we are. You can see the carnage. Yes. Yeah, he is a kind chap, Daniel, isn't he? For sure. I've even got Father Christmas turned on today. Like, he's got all sorts of junk in front of him. Literally, the camera's not placed anywhere. So we'll get Penguin back over in a minute, shall we? We'll get Penguin hooked back up and get him over because he wants to desperately open his calendar for today because he ain't done it for so long. So we've got Penguin Cam back in the house. All is saved. I do need to unwind the wire though at some stage, but what is the date? It's the 19th, isn't it? Where the hell's the 19 gone on there? Strange as habit, because you can't see them, can you? It's almost like you go colourblind to it. Right, let's try not to trip over the wire this time. Let's get Penguin lined up, because he wants to go back to his bed. This camera actually looks better than the other one, so... It's the same camera. There he is, oh Penguin. There he is. Hello, mate. Hello, everybody. I know, crazy. Who's that crazy fool? Who's the crazy fool? Well, that camera's set up wider as well. I don't know what's going on. Let's go and see Penguin. There he is. There he is. Look at him with his camera. He's right next to the bin. Lovely. Lovely shot. Great picture, Graham. Let me go and get number 19 then. Just over his right shoulder there. Penguin Cam's back in the house. Yeah, you're happy now, aren't you? It's the 19th, people. Can you believe it? Unreal. Oh, we've got a Fat Tony beer in. We got some purity, look from Uncle Fat Tony. We've got a beer in from Uncle Fat Tony, look. Obviously he is. He is Penguin's uncle, of course. He is Penguin's uncle. There he's still up there, look, watching. Yeah, pop a couple in, Tony. What's the worst that can happen? Michael, how you doing? In and out today. No worries, mate. Thanks for popping in. So, it's all a bit up in the area today because I've literally not long been back from doing the Christmas food shopping. Real rush to get back in time. Had to sort of stop a little bit short, really. But I think we got pretty much most of what we need. You know, there's only so much people can bloody eat in a couple of days, isn't there? I mean, it's crazy, really, but do it every year. What's the matter with us? Right, let's crack this one off. So I haven't had time to find the lead with the cam link on it, so we're going to go back with the format from yesterday, which actually I did watch it back last night and it did seem to work quite well. The picture was pretty good on screen, so I'm going to go with that. I've just got to try and remember how the hell I'd done it yesterday. So cheers, Tony, for the pure gold from Purity. And that was my Christmas present from Uncle Tony. Cheers. I've even got space to put me beer down here, look. Right, let's get some stuff moved out the way. Let's get some stuff moved out the way. That did all go in, didn't it? So yeah, I was originally coming on at 3 o'clock today, but I forgot that Mrs. Cruncher wanted to do the shopping, so I put it back to 4. It does unfortunately mean we've got a shorter stream today, but I'm sure we'll get by. Oh, Father Christmas has decided to jump off of his chimney. Better put him on, haven't we? Put some lights on here. It's just not the same house without Mrs. Cruncher's lights on. Monkey's uncle. In fact, of course he's Penguin's uncle. He's looked after Penguin. So yesterday, hi Harb. Audio seems low. Yeah, I mean it's not my usual audio. It's this this other microphone now. I've got to mess about with the settings for this one, Harb. To be fair, and I suspect that is blocking it out as well. But yeah, I just don't know what goes on with the audio on this one. It used to work fine, this Yeti mic, but I messed about with the settings yesterday and it came up much much better. Let's sort it out then. So I put AGC on before, and that pulled it up quite a bit, and then I banged the gain up like that, and that really brought it up. So that's probably over the top now, isn't it? It should be much louder. Let's just pop it down a bit so it's not peaking. But yeah, that should be a lot louder. It's this red line in here. How about that? That's better. Okay. Right, so we've got the audio sorted on the microphone, I think, because it's going up nearly full screen deflection on here. So if I talk directly into it, it'll be over the top, but talking away from it should be fine. Because we've got to try and incorporate the audio with the Commodore 64 audio. So I need to sort out the camera for that. So that's another challenge. So let me close that camera. Then I've got to go to my Blackmagic. So I should have done this prior, but I literally, people, I haven't had time. I'm pretty much in the door, up, sort it out, plug everything in, and hit the button quick for live. So video input, we're going to go with component. Okay, so we need to add that input in. Inputs composite, yeah. Audio, no, we don't need audio enabled. Yes, we do need audio enabled for it, of course we do. Right, that's in. So I now need to pull that up into wherever it was before. Can't remember what one it was on though. Oh well. I think it might have been on number 2. Who knows? It's all a bit sort of a bit Heath Robertson here today. So hopefully the audio is a bit better, yeah? Excellent. Blew your ears off, Anthony, did it? Excellent. All sorted. Okay, that's the audio sorted for this. So I've got to make sure that the audio is cut down for the Intensity Pro 4K, which is my capture card. Otherwise, the audio for the gaming goes over the top of the rest of it. So let me let's get a game in, because this is the whole point of today, is to try some of these games out. And I did ask you to put some games that you fancied in the comments, but I've yet to get into the comments to find out whether you asked for any games. So I will have a look at that in a bit while I'm loading one up. So yesterday we played Ghostbusters, didn't we? So today I've got going in. I've got, where are we? No, you're not going to focus on that, are you? Rambo. We've got Rambo on this side, and on the other side we've got Kung Fu Master. So let me put that one in there. Now I have got my Pi 1541 emulator here, so that one's going to come into play as well, hopefully. So if I pop this on, hopefully my Intensity Pro will pop up there. Penguin, you gotta go, mate. You just gotta go. I know. You want to stay there, but you're not going to. God, I tell you what. You can't take him anywhere. So here we go. We've got the Commodore 64 screen up. And I'm going to pull the audio down on that a bit. Hopefully we'll still be able to hear it. So let's go shift. Actually, we can pull the other camera over now so you can see what I'm up to with the computer. The Penguin's finished with it, and I've just knocked a load of other stuff over. Very careful not to crash the camera. Right, let's eagle angle that down. What's that like? You sort of get the gist of it. That's a pretty good picture. So we've got the Commodore 64, we've got the cassette deck, and over here is my Pi 1541 emulator with it's got a Raspberry Pi, and then there's a little circuit board on it. And we've got the serial cable which takes the information out of this into the Commodore 64. But we're not going to use that for a minute. We're going to use the cassette deck. So let's stick the screen up in picture. I'll just make that a bit bigger a minute. Let's make that a little bit bigger. Number 2. Not really that big, Graham. That's a bit crazy. Okay. I wonder if it would take me up in the corners. Oh, look at this. Too much. Right, let me just so we're going to hit Shift and Run Stop on the keyboard. Press play on the tape. Now, I don't know if this tape works or not, but hopefully you can see the tape whirring around there. Let's hopefully it'll find Rambo. I can't remember playing Rambo back in the day, can you? Anybody played Rambo before? Any takers for Rambo? I did, so you? You're making a finger inquiry. No, we've got Fat Tony's beer in me at the moment. Found Rambo, look. You can hit spacebar to just get it going again, but if you leave it, it automatically carries on. There we go, so it's automatically carrying on. Okay, we got some sort of like mega loading screen coming up. It's looking good so far. As I say, I bought these unpackaged just as a pair of games. I think it's US Gold, isn't it, the software? Or Hit Squad. It's a Hit Squad. You regularly play Rambo, do you, Paul? There he is, look. This brings back memories of the 80s, doesn't it? First Blood as well. Oh, Rambo First Blood Part 2. Oh, hang on. Has it crashed? Houston, do we have a problem? I would have thought we would have had the full screen of that. Yeah, I don't know if that's with us or not. Well, we'll leave it going for a while. It might have crashed. It started so well, didn't it? So what, do you go and hide out in the woods, Paul, do you? And Mrs. Cody's tries to find you. You've got your knife in your teeth, scrambling through the undergrowth, all blacked up. I could just imagine it. You're a stunt double for Rambo, Tony, were you? Oh, excellent. Spinny things going around. Oh, the tape stopped, yeah. No, unfortunately, that doesn't look like that one's going to work, does it? That's a shame. And let's just cycle that with the power button. I've been watching you. Well, I didn't want to say, Paul. Right, let's rewind that. We could try the second tape deck. Now, what did I do with that one? Because it was in the way just now and I moved it. Let's try the other tape deck, because sometimes it's the tape deck, but I suspect it's just a really old tape that's got corrupted, maybe. Let's try a second tape deck then. I suspect that tape deck is alright, because we did get it to play Ghostbusters fine yesterday, didn't we? That's all tangled up for a minute. Let's pop another one in. One of these is serviced and one isn't. I thought the other one was the one that was serviced, but it might not be. Which way around does that go? That way. Okay, try again then. Fire in the hole. Shift, run, stop, press play on tape. Let's have a look. Been on your OnlyFans. Stunt double for the Michelin Man. You put an azimuth adjuster. I have got an azimuth adjuster, Anthony, but one of these I set up on the oscilloscope. I'm not sure which one it is. So one of them is absolutely bang on, but the other one I haven't touched at all. So 50-50 chance. Has found Rambo again. I must look your OnlyFans page up, Paul. Yeah, but I've hidden it from you, Paula. I've hidden it. I could take that off, look, just so you could see it a bit better. I'll hide it back again. The line should make you feel sicker than the spinny thing. Hi, David. How are you? It's good to have you on board, mate. You can hear everything in the background after audio tweak. Even if I break wind, you can hear that, Tony, can you? Mrs. Cruncher swearing. The audio is rampant now, that. So I've got the audio enabled for the capture card, so hopefully if this loads up this time, it's looking good so far. I think we had the yellow screen last time and then it started building it into the screen, didn't it? Yeah, depending on the tape machine that recorded the tapes in the first place. Thing is, a lot of these tapes, Auntie, they got left half rewound and in the sunshine, and you know, probably not even in the boxes, because this is it's like an aftermarket case that they came in. So we could download Rambo, being I've got an original copy. I'm perfectly entitled to have a backup copy of that. So we could download it and stick it on the SD card in the Pi 1541. The Pi 1541 hat, I think it's called. See, I'm sure that the Rambo screen started loading by now, didn't it, previously? Looks like the peak isn't equal to the, or great to the poke again. It did flicker then. There was a bit of a flicker went on. You modded one of your machines. You can actually create tapes from the file. There is a way you can do it. I was reading up on it a while back. I've got the gear to do that. You basically got to download the file onto your computer, and then from your computer you've got to stick it through the Commodore onto the tape. I don't know. It looks a really complex way of doing it, but it can be done. You're just about halfway through repairing and recording a whole load of specky games. Yeah, I mean, Rambo had loaded. I mean, it's still going. And we're about 2/3 of the way through the tape, so it might still load up. I don't know. You penguin break wind, smell a fish. You got smell-o-vision there, Tony, have you? I can't see it, Paul. It is. Yeah, I'm not convinced this is going to load, you know, because the other one did load before this. Afternoon, Matt Vision, how are you? Yeah, still nothing, but you never know. Never give up on these tapes, because it can be that you need to load the whole tape before it'll even start playing. So it might be that this isn't the tape that I repaired. There's one of them's had a new belt, and I've done the azimuth and everything in it. It's probably the one that played Ghostbusters yesterday. The speech synthesis on that was brilliant though, wasn't it, yesterday? That was fantastic. Ghostbusters! He slimed me! Yeah, I think this is kaput. Afternoon, Rob. Welcome home. We're on your camera. This is your camera, Rob. It arrived today. No. It's played all the way through. So it's a no. So let's not mess about. Let's take that one out altogether. Let's see if we can load the Pi hat up. Now, can anybody remember the commands that you had to type in to get the Anthony will probably know this. You had to type load something like 8. Something else, didn't you? So this is the Pi hat. Let's get rid of that screen. There's not much to it, is there? But there's basically a board, and then underneath there is a Raspberry Pi. So it's a Raspberry Pi with this thing mounted on top of it and connected into the connector on the side here. It's very clever. There's a little buzzer on it, so it emulates the cassette loading noises. There's a little OLED screen on it as well. I've got its own power supply, so let me get that plugged in. Let's plug it into the computer. So this goes in the serial port, where your disk drive would normally go. Need to plug that into the power. Right, now does that have to... Okay, that's on. So you can see the little OLED screens came on there. I think you can sort of scroll through on these buttons, but I'm not sure which one is which at the moment. So this is a bit of a remembering thing for me. So the computer's on. Yeah, it's great news. So I'm just trying to think. Okay, so that one selects it. That's up. SID player, we don't want that. Games, we want that. So which is the enter button? Is it that one? Okay, right. Ghosts and Goblins. Oh, I can't remember the bloody how to do it. It seems to be loading all of them. Let's just hit the reset, I think. So I've got Turrican and all sorts on here. So I need to work out what commands to type in to get the drive to work. So let's go Pi hat 1541 commands. Okay. So Pi 1541 disk drive, which is what I've got, but mine's not in a fancy case like this. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Hardware, yes. Testing. Yeah. So here we go. This won't zoom in, will it? This is getting a bit bigger. So, switch 1, select, start, switch 2, move up, switch 2, move down, switch 4, exit folder, switch 5, add disk. After the program or game has been selected, the file is run by typing the basic load 8-1 command. So it's load, then comma, star, comma, well, whatever. That thing there. Load 8 and 1. I didn't think you had to load 8 and 1. Yeah, that's not the best. Yeah, that's not the greatest. But that is what I've got to do. I've got to type load. So 5 buttons can be used. So switch 1 is select and start. Switch 2 is move up, move down. So at the moment we're on Adventure. So switch 2 is move up. Switch 3 is move down. So we've got beach head, bomb jack, boulder dash, commando. So commando we're going to have. Switch 1 is select. So we're going to select commando. But that seems to have jumped back. So I'm going to type, let's go back to the desktop, see what you're on. So let's put one there. Where's that gone to? Let's pop that one up in that box a minute. Itchy eye. So let's fire her up and see if we can get something to work. So it's load, load. Then I've got to be that one. Then that, comma 8. Come on, 1. Return. Well, what's that going to do then? Is that doing anything? Searching for loading. Ready. You play Commando too? I bet you do. So do I need to type run now? No. Directory? No. So I've got to type something else. It's list, is it? Nope. Let me just have a look at that bloody list again. No, I haven't got a list file in there. Oh, I can't remember what you've got to do to get the bloody thing to do now. So it should start it. So it's ready to go. I just need it to. Is it dir/p? Or am I thinking of DOS? Aren't I? Shift run stop? No. Start? No. I have got the game loaded on the Pi. It is loaded. Let's select it again. So it's all loaded on the Pi, ready to go. I tried run, but it didn't seem to work. Let's try again. Run and return. So it's run and it's ready. Do I need to type commando? Return? No. Hi Lee, how are you? No, I don't think it is, Paul. Now do the load. I can't see this. I've got to do the load thingy again. Just a sec. Let me get this right. We'll get here in a minute. We'll get there. Load star. Comma 8. Comma 1. Ah. Made some noises then. It's making noises. So long since I used this blooming thing. It is easier than this. I mean, it's loading. Let's see if it finishes loading. I'm gonna, in the meantime. Hi, Christoph. How are you? In the meantime, let me see if I can find some better instructions on how to run it. Okay, so it says you just load in. It says question mark. We'll load the CBM browser FB64. How are we doing? It's ready. I think we've got to type in load because it's trying to find one. I mean, commando is on the menu on this. Yeah, I'm sure we're supposed to loads up an interface and you can run through it on the screen. Someone will tell me in a minute. One of you clever sods will know how to work it. I've used this many times, but it's so long ago now. You'll have to go back and look at my last Commodore 64. Okay, so it says ready. What if I just type run now then? I can spell run. Whoa! That's all I needed to do was just hit run. Wow, what do you know? Well, it's making some noises. Is that overpowering the microphone or not? Can't see what that says. Press. I got to push a button. Intro by Jack Alien, remember. Commando, you're Super Joe. The crack combat soldier of the 80s. Let's stick that in full screen a minute. Let's get rid of the picture in picture. Sounds okay. It's only going to be in the right channel, Joe, because I've only got the right audio plugged in on it. So let me just see what we've got on screen at the moment. Okay, so let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of me. No, what's going on, Graham? Stop it! Stop it! Right. So I'm Super Joe, the crack. There you go, Joe. Super Joe. Excellent. Excellent, thanks, Lee. So we all read that? I haven't read it yet because it's so small I can't read it. I've got to go and put it full screen. So your Super Joe battle against equipped with only an M60 machine gun and 6 hand grenades. I can't remember the key that you've got to push. So space to read the next screen. Yeah, you are very skillful, Joe. So you must keep pushing yourself further and further into the enemy lines, collecting supplies of hand grenades. So single joystick in port 2 and the spacebar to throw a grenade. So in port 2. So let's go in port 2. Shouldn't need to recycle it to unplug and plug back in the joystick because there's no input from the joystick yet. This is the only 100% version ever. Okay, so we've got to hit run stop to start apparently. High score or trainer? Should we go for high score? High score? Yeah, so let's do it. Load or restore high score. Let's restore the high score. I love the audio on this. Right, and I think he comes down on helicopter to start with, doesn't he? So let's push the fire button. I bet this brings up. I'm sure a few of you have played this. First! Look at that! I'm a legend! The dude isn't as good as me, that. Galaxians. Right, let me just cycle the machine a minute. That's a cracking tune though, isn't it? Let's try Galaxians then, because Anthony suggested that. Now, if I hit load now, I'm on the file browser, so if I try load, 8 and enter. I didn't like that. What have I done wrong then? I didn't used to be bad at Galaxians actually. It's one of the ones I could actually do. I'm sure it should work on that. So load, shift that, shift. So I think it's comma 8. Let's try that. Okay, I don't think that was right. So LOAD, shift that, star that, comma 8. Let's try that again. Okay, right. So this should be the file browser. So if I run, it should let me go into the file browser. Yes, I knew I'd find out to get into it eventually. So I don't know if we use the joystick or yeah. So FB64 is the browser. So we need to go maybe into the directories there. Games. Here we go. So there's the games I've got loaded into it. I need to get Rambo at some stage, don't I? So we've got Galaxian in there. Is that going to load it up? It says it's loading. Oh, there's a bit of corruption on the bottom there. $1983. So hit fire. Spacebar? Spacebar. There we go. Galaxian documents. We've got to see the documents. What is it saying there? You lot can see this a lot better than I can. Space to read or run stop to start. Okay, so is Joe back in this again? You're under attack by the evil Galaxians. With no prior training. I've got to defend my planet. Eons ago, the Galaxians ruled the cosmos, but their empire became corrupt. It's crazy, isn't it? I never knew there was all this jargon with it. You were born in 1983, Rob, were you? Right, okay, let's hit run stop and see what happens then. Unlimited lives, of course. Collision off. No, we don't want collision off. We've got to collide with stuff, haven't we? Press F1 for options. So it's a bit like Space Invaders, isn't it? So we've got unlimited lives, which is excellent. So this game's been cracked by somebody, isn't it? Someone's got into the program and changed it for unlimited lives. You get more points when they start running down at you. Oh hell! Ah! Oh no! Shockingly bad. Got him. Oh, level 2. I don't know that this was... It must have been available on the Commodore 64 because of the date on it. It's not as fast as the arcade machine. No! I got killed then, didn't I? Yeah, I think that was Super Galaxians, wasn't it? Or am I thinking of Super Space Invaders? There was Gallagher as well, wasn't there? Which was a similar thing. Extra points there. They're going to collar me in the corner again in a minute. Yeah, I knew it. Come here for me. Didn't get me that time. Yes. It starts getting a bit more frantic. Oh, I thought I'd escaped that. It gets a bit more frantic the further into the game you go. It goes maze in a minute. No! I thought I'd escape that. Yeah, I think you go so far on it, then. Oh, I'm not great at this, am I? Lucky I've got unlimited lives. Don't worry, I won't play this for hours on end. We'll try some of the other games. No. This is bad, Graham. Thought that was lucky. Ah! I went straight into it then. It's not rapid fire though. It won't fire until you've got that little thing on the top there. Well, that's got them out of the way. And then now they're all coming for me. Yes. Oh, they've got no chance now. Nope. Carnage. Look at it all. Look at it all happening. It's not really a classic, what I would call a classic Commodore 64 game though, was it really? No. 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 It's lucky I got unlimited lives, I'll be well dead by now, wouldn't I? Cheating really, innit? But you can see I'm a legend at it. Legendary. Oh, look at that. Amazing. Yoddy Toddy. Chiller was great. I don't remember Chiller. Now they're really going mad. I mean, what chance have I got there now, look? Shall we try something else? I don't know how you go back to the start, though, on this. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think I've got to reboot every time. I'm sure there's a way you can do it. Yeah, you lose 20p, Tony, that's right. So let's, I think you've got to do that. You've got to restart it every time anyway to clear the memory, haven't you? Used to do word processing. I didn't mess about with mine properly like that, Anthony, until I had the Amiga. Then I got a printer and started printing stuff out and that. It was much better. Bob, how you doing? Chiller. That's Thriller. Oh dear. Who else have we got in? Have I missed anybody jumping in? I think it said hello to Lee. Your way to play Predator and Prey. Cheers, Paul. Catch you later, mate. Yeah, get the old C64 out, Kilroy. Right, so let's type it in again. Load. Hello. Ah, shift lock was down. That's why. Right, let's try again. I had a dot matrix one. Demos. Games. Right, let's have some requests here. So we've got Avenger. I'm not sure what that is. Beach is Beachhead. Bomb Jack is Bomb Jack. Boulder Dash, that used to be a good game. Daley Thompson's Decathlon. Donkey Kong. Ghosts and Goblins, classic. Kung Fu Master. Guardian, I'm not sure what that is. Outrun. Salamander. Scramble. Scramble was good. Super Zaxxon. Turbo Outrun. Turrican. Turrican 2, Turrican 3. And then lots of different Turricans, which I'm not sure. And normal Zaxxon. I used to like Zaxxon, I must admit. Salamander's quite nice. That's a sort of like sideways scrolling shoot 'em up. Ghosts and Goblins. Yeah, classic. Now I'm not sure which one's which here. It looks like I've got 3 different versions. Let's try that first one. Arc. Duck Egg or Manic Miner. I don't think we got that on there. I think I've got to load the files onto the SD card and then put them back in. I can't even think where the SD cards are. Around the back of the Raspberry Pi, I think. Hello? I didn't do anything, did it? Okay. Let's try the next one then. That one. Okay. Ghosts and Goblins Arcade 2015? What? Yeah, looks like I might have to have a bit of a clear out on this. No, I think we need to go back one there. Let's try the last one then. Perhaps that's the one that works. So it looks like we've got directories on directories. Yeah, let's try that one. Chuckle Egg. Not heard of that one, Yoddy. Chuckle Egg. Manic Miner I've heard of. I've not heard of Duck Egg. Gonna get an emulator thingy. Have you got a Commodore 64, Tony, or are you gonna get an emulator for games? Jetpack. I remember Jetpack. Or am I thinking of Jet Set? Jet Set Willy, was it? It's still out of stock, is it? When I bought it from a seller on eBay, the Pi Hat. You can make your own, but I think it's a bit overly clever. Thank you, Rob. Thanks very much, mate. Ah, we're in business, I think. $1985, this one. Right, authentic home computer version of the classic corn-op from Capcom. Commando and 1942. I used to like that one as well. That's another one I need to get, I think. Heroic knight to rescue beautiful maiden from the clutches of the demonic overlord. Use the joystick in port 2 only. Space to start the game. Emulator. I've got an emulator downstairs, but it's like an arcade emulator running RetroPie, Tony. You need. I built one myself, but it wasn't available ready built, I don't think. ST2EIC is pretty good. I don't think it runs as many games as the 1541 though. But still a good one. There's another one though, isn't there? That emulates the cassette deck. I can't remember what that one's called now. You can buy them, Tony, that run. I don't think it's a Commodore 64 emulator though. It's like an arcade game emulator. Let's hit the spacebar and see what happens. That's a classic, classic 80s splash screen there, look, isn't it? Someone spent a lot of time programming that screen in, I'll bet. Oh, I'm gonna move a minute. My legs hurt. Oh. Oh. Never rescue maidens. How you doing, Ralph? Play high score or trainer game? High score. Do you want to reset the high scores? Yes. Afternoon, Rampton. Ghosts and Goblins is hard. I love the soundtracks on these things. It's great, isn't it? Listen to that soundtrack. It's giving the old Sid chip a run for its money, isn't it? Let's hit it then. You want to go backwards? Hell, what's going on? Hang on, I got the joystick the wrong way round, that's why. I had the joystick the wrong way round. Oh, I'm doing great here. That's magic. No. Why am I throwing fire? Oh, it wouldn't even let me climb up the ladder, that snake thing there. Am I throwing fire or am I throwing chicken legs? Oh, I'm great at this. Keep on coming, don't they? The trick is to get up this ladder. Ah. Yes. No! Oh, it's greed. Greed, you see? I can normally get past this bit. Got to kill the avalanche of zombies coming for you. Oh, killed the dragon thing as well. Anybody got any gaming tips here? Come on, I'm dying. Now we're looking good. Oh, shite. Ah! No! That was like the end of level baddie! No! I did good that last one. Crud. Okay, we'll use crud, because that's about what it was like. I might see if I can, Rob, yeah. Pretty bad. Pretty bad, wasn't it, Christoph? Oh dear, you did tell me, Rampton. Have you got a Commodore 64, Tony? Have you got a Commodore 64, Tony? This is the question. That's going to be halfway to it. Rob, are you going to fix the old webcam? I'm still debating, Rob, because you can rehouse the webcam in a different housing. So let's try another one then. That was Ghosts and Goblins, played badly by me. Okay. Welcome to Rangers Retro Tag. Okay, now why isn't it loaded now? Did I not leave it enough time? Thank you, Christoph. Don't tell me this machine's just died. Live. No. Oh no, strange. It's working there, but not on my screen. That's bizarre. Now it is. Okay. So load. Right. So we need to go to the directory folder. And we've got some demos in there, which is just Commodore 64 demos. I'm sure you can use this to emulate the VIC-20 as well. I'm pretty sure you can use this in the VIC-20. With tap files, but I'm not sure exactly how you do that. Shall I have a go at Boulder Dash? Let's have a go at Boulder Dash, shall we? I haven't played that for a long time. What size memory card does it recognise? I'm not sure which one's in there. But the place to go to find out more about this is this page here. Let's pop that onto the thing. It does tell you in here what sort of memory card. Have a look at that link there, Anthony. That's basically the person that wrote all the software and everything for it. Micro SD card, 8 to 32 gigs it uses. Micro SD. There's a lot of stuff on how to actually build it yourself in here. Look, this is the place that I'm on at the moment. So you can get yourself the boards and then wire it all up yourself. You need to buy the Raspberry Pi. I don't know if eBay have got anything like that. Let's have a look. Pi 1541. Yeah, it's from the US, look. Pi Drive Red Edition. Pi 1541 bare board. There's one, look. That's what I've got. That's the exact one, look. Apart from that's got a red board on it, but that's exactly the same as the one I've got. Little screen in the same place, the buttons. 2 LEDs. It's got 1 LED. It's slightly different, but pretty much the same. So let's see if I can share that then. Let's copy that. So you're still going to need a Raspberry Pi 3 Plus in order to run it, and a card. That's basically it there, isn't it? Raspberry Pi 3, no, that's not the one. Yeah, so what does it say here then? So you need a Raspberry Pi 3B, 3B Plus, 3A Plus, and a micro SD card, a 2.5 amp power supply, and a serial cable. So there you are. And all you need then, Tony, is a Commodore 64. But I was quite surprised. The Commodore 64s aren't going for that much money. If we type in Commodore 64... You know, look at this, 39 quid. I know there's no bids on it or best offer yet, but cassette recorder. We want the actual computer. Huh? Yeah, maybe I didn't select the right option there. Yeah, there's a lot more Commodore 64s, so let's type that in again. Commodore 64 computer, there we go. I'm still not bringing up the computer. Come on, what's the Commodore 64s? There's loads of them. $133.99 or best offer, that's the original one, like this is. That's actually quite a big bundle by the looks of it. Best offer as well. So you got 9 games. That's that chiller. Who was saying about chiller just now? Chiller there, look. So you got power supply, which you need to throw away. Joystick, 2 joysticks. That's a quick shot as well by the looks of it. Manual cassette deck. Yeah, it's not bad bundle that. But you need to you need to get another power supply if you're going to buy one of these. Unless it's got a power supply with it. Any others we've got? Commodore 64 with a cassettelet, £10.50, got 2 bits on it. 64C, £149.95. When you're looking at a PLA chip, look, 50 quid for just 1 chip. You can buy a whole machine. Lot of 3 from Egypt. 2 untested, look. CIA chip. 89 quid. Commodore 64. Has it got a power supply though? So there's lots of them, and they're not expensive, are they really? They've come down a lot. They were dearer than this. Doesn't say whether it comes with anything, does it? So you'd have to assume that it doesn't come with a power supply, that one. This is the C64 is not an original Commodore 64. That's one that's already got an emulator built into it. So that might be a route for you to go, Tony, because I think you've already got the games built into this thing. So it's a modern version of the Commodore 64. I think it runs on a Raspberry Pi. I don't know what games it's got on it, but yes, the C64. Pre-installed games. So if you want the retro experience, then you could just buy one of those. I don't know what the games that are in it are. What's this one say what they're in? Brand new there, look, $38.99. Okay, so there's a list of games there. So they've got Boulder Dash in there. California Games. Winter Games. There's quite a few recognisable games in there. I don't know if you can... yeah, it says you can program new games. I don't know if you can add new games to it. So it's got an HDMI port already. So there you go, Tony. £38.99 in stock, same day dispatch. Look. So if anybody wants to go down the Commodore 64 route, but a modern version, this is the Mini as well. So if you look at that woman's hand, it's quite small. But yeah, games are all in it. That. I think the other one's the bigger one, isn't it? That's the Maxi. So this one's a Maxi, which is bigger. That's a full-size one. So yeah, you've got HDMI outlets that go straight into your telly. USB sockets for controllers. So there you go, Tony, if you want the link for that. That'll give you an emulator without having the hassle of an old machine to play about with, I suppose. Let's paste that in for you. There you go, Tony. Try that, mate. So that's the maxi one. That's a full-size one, that is. And you've still got all your games in there. So it says connects to any modern screen with an HDMI connection. Games pre-installed. He's also got a USB stick with extra games. There you go. So you must be able to load games via a USB stick into it. So it says games can be loaded onto the USB stick, so you can put any game you want in it. That's interesting. Now that's worth having, isn't it? I'm sure there's other Commodore 64 Maxis. That's the Mini. Is there any Maxis new? Is there any other C64 Maxis? C64 Maxi. Brand new, 30 quid. Oh, that's a Mini. £110, open, never used. Never used, Mini, Maxi. Never used, 149. Mini. Maxi, brand new, 134.99. That's a mate's offer of 85 or best offer. It's pretty good. Yeah, that one I posted looks like quite a good buy, especially if he's got you. What am I trying to say? If you've got a USB stick with the games on it, that's what I was trying to spit out. Yeah, so you want the Maxi probably. I mean, the Mini is okay if you want to just get going, but the Maxi's like a proper full-size one. Yeah, you can see the size of the Mini compared to joystick. It's pretty tiny. But if you haven't got the space, then there you go. There you go, even. Okay, so let's get back to business. Let's have a look. What we're going to play? We're going to play Boulder Dash. We're going to play Boulder Dash, won't we? So what have we got to do here? Let's go to Boulder Dash 3. Hi, Rich, how are you? Oh, RP5 in stock is in stock. Well done, Rich. Might get it in time for Christmas then. RP, Rich is on about the Raspberry Pi. Don't worry about the price of wife is buying. We might help you out, Tony, to get that one if you want something that's got games already loaded on, and he's got a USB stick with some games on it as well. Find it at work, Daniel? What a mate. You ought to, Christoph. Can it play Beat Saber or Doom? I think it'll play Doom. Be all of a Woe and Flutter. We're doing the Woe and Flutterer tomorrow, aren't we? So I think I'm up with it. Oh, the Maxi is a full working keyboard, whereas the Mini doesn't. Right, we got you. Right, let's go Boulder Dash in. So what have we got to do on this? Cheers, Lee. Catch you soon, mate. How do we play this? Is it F1 or run stop? F1? Okay, press a button. Press button to play. One player, joystick, KV. Press button. Oh. Now I seem to remember this being in colour back in the day. I reckon the joystick's in the wrong port, you know. I reckon the joystick's got to go in joystick port 1 for this one. Let's try it in port 1. No. No, that ain't working very well, is it? That's not a great port, that one. There is a couple boulder dashes on there. Probably I should have pushed the second one, but it definitely had colour originally, and that is black and white unless it's different to you on your screen. No, it's definitely black and white. Have you checked? I haven't yet, Christoph. No. Cheers, Lee. Catch you soon, mate. Right, let's cycle this again. Let's get rid of that one. Right, so let's pipe in load. I'll remember this for about another couple weeks and then I'll forget it again. Yeah, Boulder Dash used to be much better than that. So I think tomorrow we're going to look at recapping it, and then possibly what is tomorrow? I've lost track of the day. Is it Wednesday tomorrow? Isn't it? I think. Let's get us up full screen so I can see it. See what demos are in it. No demos by the looks of it. Ghosts and Goblins we've done. A bit Super Zaxxon. I like a bit of Zaxxon. Scramble used to be quite good, didn't it? Defender was another good one, but that was arcade game, really, isn't it? Oh yeah, so I'm going to do the giveaway, the second lot of giveaway updates on Friday, Anthony. I can't remember what we're doing on Friday's stream. I think we're doing the DAC 90A, aren't we? Friday, Saturday. But we'll do an update on Friday for that. Well, I might do it tomorrow, actually. I might do it tomorrow because I got darts on Thursday. So I can't do it Thursday. So it's either tomorrow or Friday to do the update. I might do an update tomorrow. You work until 4 tomorrow. Asteroids. I don't think asteroids were available on here, were they? Chris, how you doing, mate? Hi, Harvey. Now, I remember buying Zaxxon when it first came out on the Commodore 64 on a cassette. Yeah, so maybe we'll look at just doing an update tomorrow then on the giveaways and announcing the second lot of giveaways. On Friday I was going to put out a little video on my members page and my Patreon page for the giveaway on the GEC Volve radio. Oh, version of asteroids. Yeah, there used to be. Was it Radar Rat Race? Or that was on the. There was a couple that were very similar, weren't there? Can't remember now. Pirateware. Whoa, wow. Space bar. Oh, this is the Hessware version. The Hessware version isn't great. Oh, that's a good start, isn't it? Great start, Graham. So you can see by the shadow where you are on the. No, not good. Not good at this one either, am I? Damn, I was doing good then. I was doing well. Game over. Oh dear. Let's have another go at that. Now that we've got the hang of it. Phew, no. Oh, I thought I shot that one. Oh, I've definitely got the hang of it now, look. Look at me. Legendary gameplay. Wow, what got me then? I see that coming. I'm as bad as I thought. I'm as bad as I ever was. Dear, oh dear. So that's the Hessware version. Now, there was another version. There was a Sega version and a Hessware version. The Hessware version is not very good. Radio Jet, game over, dude. I know. Absolute rubbish. I haven't got a card reader set up on this one, so I can't download any games for it. I can only go with what I've got on already loaded. She's performing very well though, the old girl, isn't she? Very well. Better than me. Hang on. How? It's 6 o'clock. Flipping heck. It looks like that's going to be about it for now. I'm supposed to be finished at 5:30. No one told me, did they? No one told me. No one told me. Hell, got a bit carried away there. Got a bit carried away. So we need to do the advent calendars. Christ, I've got to be out the door soon. They're going to wonder where I got to with darts. Where is he? Where's Graham? Right, let's get the advent calendars going. I've got a sore throat coming on as well. Feel it. It's not going to be. That's going to be bad tomorrow. I'll hardly be able to speak tomorrow, I reckon. Right, what have we got here then? Can we see this with the webcam maybe? Let's have a look. I don't want to crash the thing. Apologies for crashing the mic around. Yes, okay. So what we want, number 19. No, 19. Up here. Oh, that's the side panel, is it? A one side panel. Ho, ho, ho. Revel control. Ho, ho, ho. Okay. Let's pop that one on then. Full view of the mess now, look. Oh my. So there's the old pie hat, all switched off now. Let's get the, so this is on the roll cage again. Might have been darts on the C64. Sinclair Spectrum looks similar on the boot screen. Sharpie! There's a skill issue. Lack of practice, Sharpie it is. Welcome again, mate. Darts on the C64. Okay, so that's got to go. That's that one by the looks of it. On there. It's giving us it's dribbling us bits, little tiny bits every day, isn't it? So we've got the side piece going on. I don't have my tea yet as well. Oh dear. Ah well. We had a bit of fun playing some of the games there, and I'd look at some options if anyone's interested in getting a Commodore 64 or a Pi emulator like I've got, or getting one of the modern 64 clones. So I'm sure you'll have a lot of fun with that, Tony, when the good lady buys it for you. You'll have to let us know how you get on, Tony. You need to practice loads to get better than me, though. Oh dear. I don't know what's going on with Boulder Dash. That used to be quite a good game back in the day. I must have got a bad copy of that. So yeah, tomorrow we'll do the caps in the wobbler, not the wobbler, the wower, woe and flutterer. The woe and flutterer would do the caps in that one. Be a liability. Ooh. Oh, a liability anyway. Been playing shocking since I've done my back end, so I can't expect miracles tonight. Playing sort of, well, it's at home, but it's miles away from me. It's a 25-minute drive for me to get to darts, to my home venue. There we go, that's the side panel on. Ho ho ho, coming on nicely that. So I'm sure tomorrow we'll have that side. And then hopefully it'll start coming together. We haven't got many days left. There's not many days left, is there? Right, let's get the old Weira in action. See if we can spot it on this camera. Number 19. Too close, Graham. Way too close. Yeah. Strange. It was okay for the other one, wasn't it? Perhaps it's Sunny decided it wants to zoom it in or something. I don't know. Right, let me see if I can see 19 then. 18. 13, 17. Where haven't we been? 21, 24. 19, right up the top here. You can't see it. It's out of shot. No, you still can't see it. It's down here. Let's open that up and see what we've got then. Hey, ooh, what in the earth is that? What on earth is that? I haven't got a clue what this is. What is it, boy? I don't know. What on earth is that? Operating instructions for this funny little thing. What on earth is it? Oh, it goes on the screwdriver. It goes on the screwdriver to hold the screw inlet. See. Okay, I wonder what on earth that was. So these must be flexible. Oh yeah, it's like a sort of squidgy, rubbery sort of compound. Okay. Well, there we are. That's the Weira done. That must fit in the case somewhere. Probably in there, because the other bit goes on the side of the... Probably sits in there then. So yeah, the idea is you poking the hole in, poking in the hole. So you stick your screwdriver in there. And then that bit holds the screw in. Oh, all good, all good. Right, people, that's me done for today. That time shot by then. It's because I got waylaid looking at stuff on eBay again. Look, you're corrupting me. This is what it is. I'm easily led. I'm easily led, so they say. Thanks, Tony. Have a look on your bench. That's pretty bad, mine. Bit of a mess. Screw holder. Andy, how you doing, mate? Screwdriver or peacemaker. That's it for today, people. Thanks very much for joining me again. Hopefully I can get all the cameras and everything sorted out tomorrow and back to normal. And we'll get the old Woe and Flutterer up and running. So, cheers everybody. Have a good one. And I will see you tomorrow. Not sure all the time. You'll have to check the schedule. Bye for now.